And does it please you to declare your parents dead?
Obviously it doesn't please me. I don't think they're going to be too thrilled.
It's a legal term. To the best of your knowledge, are either of your parents...
All I know is that they had a rafting accident in the Amazon basin 7 years ago. Either they've drowned or they've had terrible trouble finding a phone. Unless it's just an inventive way of them saying they wish they hadn't adopted me after all.
As their sole heir, it is your legal right after 7 years to declare them dead and dispose of their estate as you see fit.
Yes, yes. You mean I can close the school?
Yes. Of course, you will have to think carefully about the 126 musically gifted pupils your adoptive parents left in your care.
I'll close the school. Well, if they're so gifted, they can find something else to do.
As your solicitor, I advise you not to make any snap decisions.
Roger, I am a tone-deaf woman who doesn't like children running a school for the musically gifted. This is not ideal. Zelda Gregg starts practicing her Stockhausen. I think my car alarm's gone off. And thanks to freak weather conditions in the Mato Grosso area 7 years ago, I have a chance to change my life.
But Helen, darling, if you want to change your life, why don't you marry me?
Because I was told by my solicitor not to make any snap decisions.
Once in a lifetime, it's in the stars. Once in a lifetime, you know who you are. Once in a lifetime, your dreams come true. Once in a lifetime, it's you.
Disgraceful. School magazines are all the same. Never enough filth in them for my liking. I have been matron at the... Excuse me. Geraldine, it's quiet period. I have been matron at the Fountain Musical Academy for 25 winters of the common cold, 6 bouts of German measles, a broken leg, and an isolated case of gonorrhea. And despite all these illnesses, I have never missed a day at school. No, just joking. I've never had a broken leg. Helen will be back any minute with her bow. Do try not to snigger at him. He can't help it. He's a solicitor and he's got sad hair.
Evening, matey.
Evening, Helen. Now, I count myself as something of an expert in the, dangly sex. And in the orchestra of life, I'm sorry to say, Roger is a piccolo.
Matron. Matron, we need to have a word.
Is it lust?
We're talking about tonight.
And I'm talking about now, Tiger.
Matron, look, I know Helen's very touched we've arranged a surprise treat for her birthday. But I've got a funny feeling that if she doesn't like it, she's not going to be altogether pleased. It's just something she said in the car.
Oh?
She said, Roger, if you screw up tonight, you pathetic, spineless, social inadequate, your guppies will end up as part of the school piranha's calorie-controlled diet.
You felt that was threatening, did you?
I can't bear the thought of my guppies being mistreated. Perhaps we should tell her what it is.
Roger, if you tell her what it is, it won't be a surprise, will it? And she will think you're a pathetic, spineless, social inadequate.
That's ridiculous. I'm a solicitor.
Don't split hairs, Roger.
Adoption's a very sensitive thing. I still think I should tell her.
Tell me what?
Yes, tell her what?
I love you and want you to marry me.
I thought you might wear this tonight.
No, it makes me look fat.
No, it's the biscuits you eat which make you look fat.
No, isn't it?
Roger, you always ask me, and it's always no.
Don't marry the boy. He's obsessed with routine. You'll only have sex on Friday nights.
Why Friday night?
The rest of the week it'll be round table.
I am not obsessed with routine. Thanks, matron.
Come on, quick sticks.
We have to flog all the way up to London. I haven't had a decent night's sleep in ages.
You should spend the night with Roger.
And then when I do drop off, I keep getting this recurring dream that the Grim Reaper is coming to take me away.
So, you have spent the night with Roger.
Can't we just stay here and have supper instead?
Of course we can. The fourth form of made shepherd's pie.
I'll get my coat.
And I'll get the umbrellas. The conditions out there are positively antediluvian.
I beg your pardon?
It's pissing down. Now, come on, shut up.
This is my surprise. A night out in a television studio. I don't know how to thank you, Roger.
It's nothing.
How true. Oh, sit still, matron.
Sorry. That nice young attendant asked if there was anything he could do for me, and I came up with 1 or 2 suggestions, neither of which would have taken very long. Something about a man with a Velcro fastening.
Just going to the ladies.
But they might not let you back in.
So?
Then you'll have to spend the whole evening in the toilet instead of watching the show.
Don't tempt me, Roger.
Pump that for us, will you? Oh, don't know about you, but whenever I'm nervous, my bladder goes. It was like bloody Niagara in there just now. Late again. Then I couldn't decide on my frock. It was either this or the combat wear. Do you think it's me?
I don't think it would be anyone else without a fight.
Oh, don't go. Here, all that. Look at this lipstick, right? Lady in Boots said it'd stop on till death. Big liar. That nervous, I've chewed it all off. I'm on telly tonight. I shouldn't be here, you know. My mate Vera set it up. You know how it is. Saturday night, snake bites till closing time. Disco, snake bites. Go for a curry, more snake bites. Try and do a run, and next thing you know, you start naked in the cells, being strip searched, trying to convince a WPC the only reason you won't sign your statement is because you can't remember your flipping name. And there I am without a stitch on when it drops out.
What?
My photo.
I'm sorry.
From my jacket while I were getting dressed. Savira picks it up, says, "What's this?" I says, "Get off." She says, "Giz it." I says, "Gi over, giz it back." She says, "Gi over this then. If I send this to once in a lifetime, we can make a few bob. And then next time we're down the Indian, we won't have to do a runner." Here, hang on a minute. You're not in the audience, are you?
Unfortunately, I am, yes.
I'm just saying out. Nout. You are my witness. I said nout.
I think you did, yes. 3 times, in fact. Now, can I just...
Oh, you've got the time for that now. You missed the programme. Here, do something useful. Watch out for my bit. You will recognise me, won't you?
It's been a lot of fun tonight, but once in a lifetime wouldn't be complete without the moment when we reunite long-lost loved ones who, through no fault of their own, have become separated in space and time. And I don't mean me and my figure. It's time for Whatever Happened to You, Chuck?
If we leave now, we won't have to watch anymore.
Shh. This is the best bit.
Oh, now I know this is a story that's gonna touch your hearts. Will you please welcome Mojo?
What's that loud next creature from the ladies?
Well, that's a lovely outfit you got there, Chuck. What do you call this look?
Formal.
Now, serious bit. Mojo is an orphan. Oh. And her friend Vera sent us this special photo, didn't she? You going to tell us about it, Chuck?
Well, you know how it is. Saturday night, snake bite, still closing time, disco.
No, tell us about the photo.
Well, I've had this photograph since I were a babby. It's me at the orphanage.
And there's 5 other little orphans with you, aren't there? Who are they?
I don't know. It's not the Nolan sisters, is it?
Oh. No, it's not. Well, we decided to find out, and that meant tracing 5 orphans who haven't seen each other for what? Well over 25 years. It's a tall order. But once in a lifetime did it. With us tonight from St. Stephen's in Hounslow, will you come in? Miranda Pitcher. Come on, Chuck. Jill Matthews. Joan Chapman. Stacey Newcomb. And Helen Steele. Sit down. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, look at them. The mums and dads are dead. The orphans of St. Stephen's in Hounslow. Now, just hang on a moment, all of you, because we've got one more surprise tonight. And this time it's for you, Mojo.
Oh, it's not Tricia Louise from school, is it? I never meant to break a jaw, honest.
No. We discovered on Once in a Lifetime that one of these lovely ladies is, in fact, wait for it, Your sister. But not an ordinary sister. She's your twin sister. Separated at birth, you never even knew of each other's existence. Will you step forward, Mojo, and greet your twin sister, Helen Steele? Come on, love. Look her up like two peas in a pod, aren't they? Ooh. Well, that's all from me this week. Until next week, folks. Ta-ra. Once in a lifetime, it's in the song. Once in a lifetime, you never do you wrong. Once in a lifetime, your dreams come true. Once in a lifetime, it's
Of an atmosphere in the car on the way back. My guess is that Helen is a touch displeased.
Mojo is not a relative. She's something out of a Stephen King novel.
In fact, the way things are going, you may yet be faced with a tragic sight of Roger kissing his guppies goodbye. I'd have a bit of a settler if I were you. I think we're in for a rough ride.
Helen. Oh, don't tell me. Not content with bringing the creature from the Black Lagoon into my life, you've now discovered my long-lost grandmother. She's a psychopathic killer, but hell, she's family.
Drink?
Thanks.
That was mine.
Matron, you knew about this, didn't you?
I was on telly once.
It was a security camera in Sainsbury's.
Well, yes, I knew all along. But he made me do it. The lies, the deceit, the dreadful silences.
This is what she did in Sainsbury's. Only this time I can turn her off.
Just because Mojo's family, you don't have to see her.
Roger, you may have actually said something sensible.
Will you marry me?
Now we're back to normal.
I think it's nice to have family.
Oh, I am glad you said that, you know, because I wasn't sure when you said call round any time whether you meant it. Because you didn't give me your address, and I thought maybe you were just being polite and middle class. Not that there's out wrong with being middle class. Well, not necessarily. So, I thought, don't be daft. She is my sister. She must have just forgot. So, I got it from the TV researcher. Hey, you want to get that lock fixed on your French doors? I opened it with my credit card. Not my credit card. In fact, it's your credit card. Fell in my handbag in ladies. Lucky we're sisters, else you'd never have got it back. Here, haven't I seen you on the telly? Joke. What is the matter with him?
How long have you got? Drink, anyone?
No, I'm all right, thanks.
I see you're travelling light.
Oh, I'll get the rest of my things later. He's Sparky. Hey, you've fallen on your feet here, kiddo. Just think, that adoption day when your folks picked you out, apparently I had a terrible case of projectile vomiting. Otherwise, it could have been me stood there and you lying here trying to make me feel guilty. Look at you. Come here. My twin sister. Imagine that, eh? Twins, sisters, family.
Now I know how the Borgias felt.
Look, as your solicitor, I think we should verify the legality of this relationship. I mean, how do we know it's true?
Of course it's true, Rumpo. Do you really sleep with this man? It were on telly, didn't you see it? Unless these papers make any difference, I don't know.
I think my office tomorrow morning, first thing, would be the...
God, it's the records from the orphanage. I was adopted when I was 6 months old. How about you?
10
Months.
years. Not a popular child. Well, the projectile vomiting took a while to clear up, you know. I got fostered 3 times before I finally persuaded the last lot to adopt me.
How did you do it?
I told them I loved them and that I wanted to be part of the family. Then I threatened them with a chainsaw.
That would do it.
Where will we be sleeping?
We?
Me and the lad?
Helen, there's a baby in that basket.
A baby? Yeah, well, I weren't going to put him in the other one. There's a cat in there.
A cat? Oh, what's it called?
Flap.
Cat Flap!
Mojo, this has all been rather sudden. I just need some time to take it all in. If you don't mind, I think it's probably better if you don't stay.
Have you got any kids?
About 126.
126? I shall have to change my view of you, Roger, eh?
It's a school.
Oh, good. Boomer will have someone to play with.
Boomer? Your kid's called Boomer.
Baby Boomer!
So, where have you got to get back to?
Well, I was stopping at work in the bed the live double act used during the day.
Oh, my God, she works in a strip club.
Not anymore. Got fired for oversleeping.
So, you've got nowhere else to go?
No.
This is too much. We can't possibly have a redundant stripper staying in a school for musically gifted children. He'll end up learning all the wrong tunes.
Hey, spaghead. I'm not a stripper. I'm a bouncer. And I'm not redundant, I'm resting.
A bouncer. Then you must be familiar with the phrase, I must ask you to leave these premises.
Hang on, Roger. This is my sister, not some eviction case.
This sort of woman doesn't come within the compass of your experience, Helen. She's got to leave at once.
I'm going to use a very long word here, Roger. Patronising. This is my sister you're talking to. If we've got any troubles, we'll sort them. Because we're family, right? And you're not. So if there's any leaving to be done, you'll be doing it.
I'll get your coat.
Helen!
I didn't know Roger could fly.
Oh, don't worry, he didn't hurt himself. He landed on his head. I warned him I were a bouncer. Well, here we are. Twin sisters.
Yes, but we haven't really got very much in common, have we?
I'll make you a sandwich. What would you like?
Honey and banana, please.
Jam.
2 honey and banana.
So, what were you before you were a bouncer?
I were a goth. You know, gothic.
Oh, our local church is Gothic.
I had it away in a church once.
Not religious, then.
Oh, no, it was with a vicar. Oh, I had enough religion as a kid. Give us Sam with this, will you? We used to have to go to these full immersion baptisms down the local baths. You go into the water with Jesus, but you come out with a veruca. Here, stick that by the fire, would you? Oh, my mum was religious. She only adopted me and the lad so the children could suffer unto her. Believe me, we suffered.
The lad? We've got a brother.
Oh, no, we were adopted as well.
So what's he doing now?
15 years. Armed robbery. Such a disappointment to me folks. I'm so proud of him. A real triumph of genetics over social conditioning. The boy's a Neanderthal. It took Dad years to admit we were adopted. He used to tell us we were condom failures.
Here are your sandwiches, dears.
I'm not sure I fancy banana now.
Where's the bathroom?
Oh, it's down there on the left.
Thanks. Here, Boomer, come here. Look after your Auntie
Oh,
Helen.
no, I don't know
you're
anything.
all right. Come on.
Meaty? What am I meant to do with it?
It's not an it, Helen. It's a him.
What's the difference?
Well, down here.
Matron.
Come on, little beauty. Yes.
I just don't think I can cope. Mojo and I, we've got nothing in common.
Apart from your parents.
Apart from that. Still, I suppose it can't get any worse. It just got worse.
That is a Tahitian tribal tattoo, isn't it?
That's right. How about this? Got second prize in Ladies' Lodge back for that one. I've got a map of the Amazon on my upper thigh. Do you want to see it?
Maybe later, as long as we don't get to the source of the Orinoco.
That is single needle outline, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you remember, Helen, the chairman of the Board of Governors had such trouble with that, especially when he had a maypole tattooed
Yes,
on
thank
his...
you, ma'am.
I remember a strong man from the circus, and he had Brighton Beach tattooed across his buttocks. Yes, I still think of him sometimes. And stormy weather at the seaside, when the swell is rising and falling. Oh, well, bedtime.
Matey, don't leave me. The woman's got tattoos.
Don't worry, they're not catching. Good night.
Well, it's been a long day. I think I might turn in myself.
Good night. Helen? Can I have my babby back, please?
Oh, sorry. I forgot he was there. I'm fast asleep.
Come here, lad. Hey, he's a good boy.
He's got your nose, hasn't he?
Think so?
And your mouth.
Oh, blimey, that's a worry when he learns how to talk.
Right. Got everything you need, then?
Yeah.
OK. Night-night.
No. Oh, Helen! Can you leave the landing light on? I'm a bit scared of the dark, you see.
Oh. Sorry. Actually, no, so am I.
Oh. Helen? What about water?
Water? I'm terrified.
Really?
Yeah.
What else?
Well, spiders, obviously.
What about B.O. crisps?
What?
Beef and onion crisps.
I hate them.
What else?
Tapioca.
Oh,
Nylon knickers.
Oh.
Salami.
oh, solicitors.
What?
Well, come on, what's the score with you and the human daddy longleg?
Mojo?
You can tell me. I am your sister. Does he turn you on? Because I keep trying to picture him naked and all I can see is an X-ray with a tie on.
Well, there was this one... No, I can't tell you that.
Oh, come on.
No!
You did, didn't you? You're Roger!
I didn't say that.
I mean, is he a gore or what?
Shh, wake the baby.
It's all right.
Well, there was this one time when it was half term and everyone had gone home. No, it was the Bay City Rollers for me.
Oh, get over. We used to shoplift all the records so as we could burn them.
Oh, no, I hated the music. I just loved the fashion sense.
That is truly sad.
I know.
No, they were so uptight about sex at school. We weren't even allowed long-handled hairbrushes.
And then I keep having this really bad dream. It's about death, really. It's terrible. There's this black, hooded figure with a scythe standing at the end of my bed, beckoning to me.
The Grim Reaper dream?
Yeah.
I have that. Only in mine is camp with a glitter scythe and gold lamy boots. He came for me once, but he wouldn't take me till I redecorated.
Oh. Morning, matron.
Morning, Helen.
Morning, Boomer. How are you today?
Sleep all right?
Oh, sorry, matey. Mojo and I are up to about 5, chatting. You know, she may look like the Transylvanian scum queen from hell, but she made me feel so relaxed somehow. You know, that's the first time in ages I haven't had the Grim Reaper dream.
Happy birthday!
Baby.
I am going to kill you!
Please, I'm an orphan! I'm sorry!